Hey guys, how's it going? I am back. I am back live, believe it or not. I think it's been a couple of months. So I want to welcome you if you are new to my YouTube channel here. Live streams, I generally do them once a month to once every 2 months. Once every 2 months, that's what I was trying to say. However, I'm going to make a commitment to you guys, to my channel. I'm going to make a commitment to doing a live stream a month during the year 2021. So if you guys are listening, watching, viewing, and you want to jot this down, then you can jot it down. And hey, if the chat is open for chatting, hey, Nancy. Oh, it is. Okay, because I wasn't getting any chats. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Michelle. Hi from Bolivia. Awesome. And hello, Pallavi. I am going to be scheduling in live streams the third Sunday of every month for 2021. Hello, Sol from Argentina. So if you guys want to jot down the dates, February 21st, March 21st, April 18th, and May 16th. So the third Sundays of the month, I'll be doing the live streams, Q&A with card pulls. And hello, Michelle M. Hello. There's a lot of Michelles on here. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kristen. Hey, May. Hey, Nancy. So what I was going to say is generally the way the live streams work on my channel, I don't know how other YouTubers do it, but generally the way it works on my channel is I have cards here I am using today. Hi, Chris, how's it going? Hey, Elsa. I'm using the Fairy Tarot today. I'm using the Angel Answers the World of Answers that my sister and I did. I'm using a Twin Flame deck, and I'm using a DM message deck. So the way it usually goes, hey Luke, how's it going? The way it usually goes is if you have a question, you want a card pulled or two cards pulled, you contribute via super chat to the channel, you will be given priority. I know it's the beginning of the chat here, the live stream here. We're a minute into the live stream, but at its height, sometimes I have 100 people to 150 people on the live stream at the same time. That can get quite busy. So if questions are coming through and people want card pulls, I'm going to give priority to those that are on super chat. Hey, Jay Brooks. Hey, Alex. How's it going? So just before we get started with the card pulls, and hopefully the super chat will work today. I know when I did the live stream 2 months ago, there were issues with the super chat. I don't know. Hopefully it'll work. So some quick announcements. So as I mentioned, I'll be doing the live streams once a month, and it will be the third Sunday of every month for 2021. Now, I can't promise what will happen in 2022. I have no idea. I don't even know what's going to happen next month. So super chat is like a donation that you can donate to the channel. So I think you can, somebody explain it to Luke. You can donate anywhere from I think it's $1.99 or something like that through whatever amount you want. And you can also do super stickers, which kind of works the same way. So yeah, I don't know if anybody could, no, not right now. No, there's not a long, we just started the live stream, literally just started the live stream. So Pallavi is the first one. Pallavi, I will get to you. And put your question below your super chat. And hey, Kristen. So what I wanted to announce was the live streams once a month. The second thing I wanted to announce was I just got, hey, Chris, I just got an Akashic record reading with my sister today. The last time I had an Akashic record reading with my sister, it was a little bit ago. It was maybe several months ago, but I've been working on some things from my past, and I kind of just wanted to know if there was anything I needed to clear. So it was really interesting. A lot of stuff came up that I didn't think were going to come up. It was really bizarre. So if you haven't yet viewed that video with Annette and what is an Akashic record reading, and you're interested in finding out more about that, then please do view the video that I just did a few days ago. I posted it a few days ago. So that's the first thing. Second thing I wanted to say to you guys is I am taking a week off at the end of February to go on vacation. Yes, I'm actually going to go on a vacation to Walt Disney World. So I am taking the last week off in February, which means that I will not be doing readings from February 25th through March 3rd. So if you are someone who regularly gets readings from me or who wants a reading from me, you need to book that for February for the first 3 weeks, because I will be not doing readings for that last week. So that was just the last announcement I wanted to tell you guys. So I have got in the queue, and if I miss someone, please let me know, because the chats go by really fast. So in the queue, I've got Pallavi, Kristen, Chris, Luke, and Jamie thus far. So we're going to start with that. I'm going to go up to Pallavi because I don't know what Pallavi's question was. Oh, just a hello. So let's, Pallavi Rao, let's pull in Jay Brooks. I've got Jay Brooks. Okay, cool. Pallavi, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, and let's see what comes out. I hope you guys are doing well. This is my first time actually doing it on a Sunday. I think Sunday is better timing. If you think Sunday is better timing for you personally, please let me know. So this is for Pallavi. We're going to see what comes out energetically for you. Okay, so we're going to pick one more, Pallavi. Interesting. So Pallavi, I don't know exactly what is, I'm just writing down who's next in the queue. I don't know what's happening on your twin flame journey, Pallavi Rao, or you just wanted a general reading, but here's what came out. You got the 5 of Summer and the Unity card. Okay, so the number 5 is pretty darn significant here. Now, let me just tell you this, guys. If something comes out in another person's reading and you are not getting a reading today, or maybe you're getting a reading later in the chat, what I want you guys to understand is that if something totally hits your heart and resonates with you during these mini readings, then that message is for you too. It's not just for the people who have asked the questions, but if a card comes out and you're like, oh my God, that totally applies to me today, then it applies to you today. Okay, so Pallavi says she's new on the twin flame journey and confused a lot. Okay, so this 5 of Summer and Unity, this really does indicate big changes in your life happening, Pallavi. And the 5 of Water, 5 of Summer, 5 of Cups is really what it is. What that means is that there's some deep emotional stuff going on, Pallavi. Now, I don't know if the deep emotional stuff is about the twin flame situation leaving you, or maybe this person suddenly came into your life and then all of a sudden they just disappeared and you're getting really emotional about it. But this is about the deep, deep, deep emotional stuff. And this is almost like crying over spilt milk. Like, I can't believe this just happened. Why did this person ghost me? Why did this person leave me? I don't understand this. But this card, the Unity card, is telling you, please just change your point of view. That in order for unity, in order for reunion to happen, changes must take place. And that's why you got the number 5 twice, Pallavi, is because it's about changes needing to take place in order for unity to come about. So I hope that helped you. I have a ton of videos on YouTube, Pallavi. I know you're new to the journey. And something, hold on, I'm just writing. If something is on your heart, on your mind, I'm sure that there is a video on my channel that will address that. Also, the boot camps help super duper as well. Okay, so someone said, don't forget Eddie. Eddie is Chris. So I know, I'm not forgetting Eddie, I promise you. So we have Kristen Soriano that is next. Kristen, did you have anything that you wanted me to pull about? Just let me know, please. So we've got, I'm just doing really quick, a little scan here. Okay, here we go. So Kristen Soriano, we're going to pull a card. We're going to pull a tarot card from you. I don't see if you have a message in here. So this is for Kristen. There we go. Oh, just want to get an energy update. Okay, cool. So this is an energy update for Kristen and Kristen's situation. Let's see what's going on here. We've got the renewal card. This is a really interesting, I love this. Renewal is about scanning over your life. It is about balancing karma, but also this is in traditional tarot, and I'm trying to put it down so you guys can see. This is the judgment card. And what this means is that it's usually a favorable assessment of the facts. Kristen, what this means is that this is time to scan what happened in your journey, what happened in your twin flame journey prior to today. But you're going to scan it almost like you're watching a movie. And as you're watching this movie, you're going to assess, this is what I would do the same. This is what I would change. You're not going to necessarily judge it. You're just going to watch it and view it and see. What that allows you to do is take a different path. And it's usually a favorable path. It usually means like, hey, I'm going to choose this path now because something that I did in the past just kind of didn't work for me. And that's what that means. Okay, so Chris wants to get an update. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. We're going to get that for Chris. Chris and Chris's twin flame situation. Let's get an update. Hey, Andrew, how's it going? And hello, Letitia. Letitia? Okay. This is for Chris and Chris's twin flame situation. All right. So, Chris, what we got is Prince of Spring, Prince of Wands. This is about needing to make, you might need to make a rash decision coming up. And it doesn't mean like rash decision. It kind of means like something is going to come up and you're going to have to make a really quick choice, a really quick decision. And it's really funny because I know you work in the medical field and I know sometimes you have to make really rash decisions, quick decisions. And this is kind of what this is. It can also indicate really, really intense sexual energy between you and your twin. But what I'm seeing is more like there might be a spur of the moment choice dealing with your twin that you're going to have to make this week. And it's kind of like, boom, it's going to come out of nowhere and you're just going to kind of have to go with it and go with the flow and make that decision. And if you do that without hesitation and you work with your heart rather than your brain, it's going to be the right choice. Okay, so I have got next Luke and I've got Catherine here. Music Love, hello. Okay, so we have got Luke. Luke, did you post what you would like out of your update reading? Okay, Luke, we're gonna pull a tarot card for you because I don't have a message from you. So we're gonna get this for Luke and Luke's twin flame situation. I hope, oh, in separation. Okay, got it. Got it, here we go. Luke and Luke's. Okay, Luke, it's interesting because, okay, I want to tell you guys something funny. And if you've seen my live stream before, typically when there's a bunch of us gathered here on YouTube on the live stream that are twin flames, typically we're going through similar things. So a lot of similar cards will arise during these mini readings because we're all kind of going through similar stuff. So Luke, you said you're in separation, but look what you got. You got unity. You got the unity card. So what this is telling me is that there are forces behind the scenes that are working toward unity between you and your twin flame. This could also be, there's something you need to change, changing a point of view, looking at things from a separate, different direction in order for this unity to occur. Luke just said with a guy, I get it. And actually unity can also indicate like unconventional type of relationships that come together in unity. People from different backgrounds, different belief systems, different lifestyles, right? So, and it's all about like coming together to hold this common ground, which is unconditional love. So Luke, don't despair. I really feel that unity is coming. And if there's something that you need, excuse me, if there's something that you do need to explore as far as like needing to change your point of view, like for example, if there's something in your background or your family maybe a family member who's like, oh, well, like the fact that you're going to be in union with a guy, like that's not acceptable to us. There might be some sort of point of view that you need to start to change within yourself so that it doesn't matter if there's a family member, for example, that is against it. That's just one example. I'm not saying that's your example, but that's what I'm hearing when I get that message for you. Okay, so we have got Jamie. Jamie, what's going on? Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the shout out. I love it. Yeah, Chris is one of my regular clients, and I do a lot of coaching with Chris. So amazing. Thank you for that. All right, Jamie, what's going on? I don't have a message from you, Jamie. So we've got Nancy Bro. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I know I speak French. I should know, right? Okay, so Jamie, what's going on? Same stuff, different day. Just a message from Spirit. Awesome. All right, so Jamie and Jamie's twin flame situation. Perfect. 2 of Autumn. Interesting. I didn't skip Andrew. Andrew, I have you on there. I promise. I have a long line in front of you. So no, I have not skipped you, Andrew. Jamie, I'm going to pick one more card because, oh yeah. Oh God, yes. Okay. Similar messages for you, Jamie. I was going to ask if there was something else, but it seems to be the same stuff. So we have 2 of Autumn and 8 of Winter for you, Jamie. 2 of Autumn, 8 of Winter. So what does this signify? It signifies that there's in your life and maybe in your twin's life, there's a choice that needs to be made, but there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of chaos happening up here. There's a lot of mind games that are being played with yourself or with your twin, but it has to do with the energy together. And these mind games that are being played are preventing you from moving forward because in the mind, with so many things flitting back and forth, so much chaos going back and forth, what is happening is you're frozen. So you know how like when you need to make a choice, when you need to move forward, when you need to go here or go there or like decide to do something, like me deciding to do this live stream today, and you can't make the choice and you don't make the choice, you freeze. And you're like, I don't know what to do. And that's actually what's happening in your connection right now, Jamie. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, Jay Brooks, what do we have there? Let's go back. Jay Brooks. Do I have Laura? Yes, I do have Laura on here. So Jay Brooks, what did you want rid? Okay, so I've got, okay, so why don't, Jay Brooks, I don't have a message from you. Oh, can the cards tell me how my twin flame is doing? Sure. Let's see what the energy is, Jay Brooks, from your twin flame. All right, here we go. Awesome. Hello, Kwani. Yes, I am live. It is me. Okay. Jay Brooks's twin flame. Interesting. Okay. All right. So what we got is higher self and divine feminine. So what this is telling me is that this is what this is telling me, Jay Brooks. Your inner work as the divine feminine or as the yin part of the couple in the twin flame dynamic, by you working on your higher self ascendance, you are actually helping your twin flame. So it's not that your twin flame is there yet, because if you consider yourself to be in the yin energy, then it is you who is actively activating the higher self and going higher into ascendance. But as a result of you going in higher into the spiritual levels, you are helping your twin to activate their higher self and their spiritual levels. And so by doing your work, you're actually helping your twin. And so it's kind of like here's what I see. I see your twin being pulled along a little bit, pulled along into the higher self a little bit by your own personal work. which is really cool. That's very cool. Okay, I'm trying to get the next, and I cannot pronounce the name. Please give me a nickname. Is it Niji Gatsumi? I think. Okay, so you're on my list for sure. Okay, so we have got May. May wants a message from DM. All right, May, here is your message from DM. There you go. You're welcome, Jay Brooks, for sure. Okay, May's message from May's DM. Oopsie, this is a little tough to work with here. Let's see here. Oh, we got 2. Oh, wow. Okay, feeling a little insecure, your twin flame, May. Am I deserving of your love? And I'm trying not to lose faith. Am I deserving of your love? And I'm trying not to lose faith. This is someone who is actively working on their self-esteem. This is your twin working actively on their self-esteem, that they're not feeling so certain. So I guess one way you can help, May, one way you could help your twin is by working on your own self-esteem and self-worth. Because again, like I was saying to Jay Brooks, it kind of works like pulling a little bit, like you're playing tug of war. So if you really elevate your sense of self-worth and self-esteem, it really will help your twin in the long run. Okay, so Michelle M is next, and then Andrew, you're next after that. Okay, so let's see. Michelle M, did you have a question? I am going to look back. What messages does my DM have for me? His name is Andrew. Thank you. All right. Okay, so messages from Michelle M's DM. Oh, okay. So Michelle M's Andrew. What is your message? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so Michelle M. Andrew says, you scare the shit out of me, and I'm struggling to let go of the 3D world. So what this means, I'm struggling to let go of the 3D world, it usually means they're hesitant to let go of fears. They're hesitant to let go of their ego self. And not in a bad way, not that he is egotistical. It's just like fear is ego, right? Fear is like, oh boy, fight or flight, like fight, flight, or freeze. So it just means that he's working through some of that stuff. Okay, I'm adding Rose Alba. All right, so here we are. You're very welcome, May. Okay, so Andrew, you are next. So Andrew, what do we have here? Do we have a message from Andrew? Okay, yeah, you're curious about your DM. So you want to know where your DM is at, and then maybe a message, Andrew? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Andrew's DM. Kwani, that's awesome. You're in communication with your twin. All right, Andrew, is your DM in a relationship with someone, possibly? Or dating someone, possibly? Interesting. All right, so what we got is third party. Well, third party, it might not be a lover. Okay, so let me qualify that. This is for everyone, guys. Third party might not be a lover. In many of the collective readings that I saw throughout the months, a third party for a lot of DMs was a mother, for example. And third party mother, for example, was interfering in her son's life in trying to keep her son from getting into an emotional relationship with someone because it was her baby or her oldest or her only child. So a third party doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could be a thing too. A third party could be a job. A job is a third party, right? If the person is a workaholic, or a third party could be alcohol if someone's an alcoholic. So are you guys getting where this is going? So third party just means interference from something. And then your DM also says, you are my lighthouse. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure what that third party means, Andrew, but I'm sure it'll come to you. It'll come to you. Angels never let you go astray, for sure. Okay, so Catherine, let's see what Catherine. My twin flame hasn't been pursuing me, but we are in constant communication. I'm going on a date this week with someone else, just coffee, but I woke up at 4:44 this morning, a little confusing. Okay. So Catherine, in that vein, how about if I just pick an energetic card for you and your twin flame to see where you guys are at, where you and your twin flame are at, Catherine? So this would be Catherine and Catherine's twin flame, Catherine Womack. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so okay. So we've got the 9 of summer. And you know, what's funny is that this keeps coming up for twin flames in my collective generally. And this is wishes coming true. And I think this came up in a divine feminine reading I did last week. So this is in this card, this exact card came up, wishes come true. I feel like you need to keep the faith, Catherine. That doesn't mean, like, if you're excited about having this date with this other person, that's totally fine. But do keep the faith about your twin flame journey, because I really feel like if the stars are aligned and your wishes are about to come true, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. Now, of course, angelic timing, heaven timing is so different from human timing. So it's not always a straight arrow, a straight line into the timing. But I would say just don't lose hope and don't lose faith. And that would be my message for you about that situation. Okay. Talia. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Yeah, and Catherine, there's nothing wrong. I see your message about you're tired of getting bored, or you're feeling bored about this. There's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself as long as you're following your inner guidance. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a date or, just meeting other people. And that's totally fine. And in fact, that's how you expand unconditional love, when you give that unconditional love to yourself first. Just know that. Okay, so Laura. What do we have, Laura? I'm going to go back up. How do I stay in the feminine with my DM? He is working out his financial situation and wants to be the provider, but the energy feels off. Awesome. Okay. So first, let's see the energy between you and your DM, Laura. Okay. Laura and Laura's DM. Where is this energy now? Angels. Laura's guardian angels. Where is it? Okay, so yes, I can see that. We have the Prince of Autumn, Prince of Pentacles, right? And what this indicates is that things are moving. They're moving very slowly. This is your prince moving at a very snail's pace. This is a slow pace. This is a snail's pace. Okay, here's the thing though. This is a very earth energy, Laura. And if your DM has some earth-bound energy, he needs to do this himself. He needs to do this himself. It's not anything that you can do to hurry it up along. It's that you need to have patience. And staying in your feminine energy is a lot about patience and allow your DM to move and grow towards you without forcing your hand at the situation. Because with this Prince of Autumn, if you do that, he can dig in his heels and not move. This one wants to be able to move, but at his own pace. So I would say if the energy feels off, it's probably just because you're feeling very slow moving energy, which is that Prince of Autumn energy. Very slow. But again, earth sign, if you push him, he's going to dig in his heels and be even slower. So no pushing. And just a heads up, and for those of you that have taken the Twin Flame Divine Feminine boot camps, 1 or 2 or both with me, the boot camps really do help you with your own energy, your own healing, and being able to understand how to live in that feminine energy. So that's a good tool to have as well. So Virgo Love says, what are the current energies between me and my twin? Okay, Virgo Love, here we go. We're going to get that card for you. Virgo Love and Virgo Love's twin flame. Here we are, the High Priestess. You know what? I'm also being called to pick a card from the Twin Flame deck for you, Virgo Love. Virgo Love and Virgo Love's Twin Flame. What is the current energy here? Whoopsie. Wow. Okay, here we go. What is the High Priestess? The High Priestess card represents spiritual growth, spiritual enlightenment. The High Priestess can also represent the Book of Answers, like the Akashic Records, right? The Book of Answers being opened in front of you. So when we have the card like self-worth, this would tell me that there's some mirroring going on between you and your twin when it comes to self-worth. And that as you're opening up the Book of Answers with this High Priestess energy, that some things are being looked at, but guess what? You get to look at some of these self-worth issues from a higher spiritual level, which when you're looking at them from a higher spiritual level, they can look better. They look better than when you're looking at them from an earth level or an ego level. It's just easier to look at it when you add some spiritual flavor to those self-worth issues that you might be working through, or your twin might be working through. You always want to infuse spirit into it so that it feels better, right? It feels brighter. It doesn't feel so dark when you're looking at those challenging issues. Okay, so Nancy said she would like a twin flame energy update. Here we go. Nancy and Nancy's twin flame. Three of Spring. I like that, Nancy. It's about making long-term plans. I'm going to pull one from the Twin Flame deck as well. Okay, so Nancy and Nancy's Twin Flame. I like the Three of Spring, Nancy. This is a really good one. Then you got the communication card. So Three of Spring is about looking at the long term. It means, and this is communication, and that's pretty self-explanatory. The Three of Spring is about making long-term plans. Now, you may not be able to make long-term plans with your twin if you're not full on in reunion yet, but this is kind of like have the vision that is long-term. Be optimistic about the vision that is long-term for you and your twin flame. It means that the communication seeds that you're planting now, whenever you guys have communication, whether it's through texting, in person, whatever, through social media, when the communications are flowing and positive, it means that you're building, because Three of Spring, Three of Wands is very much about building, those building blocks that are going to allow you guys to have the vision for long term. So when you kind of put in those deposits, when you put in the deposits of something that is good, then you're going to have a good bank account at the end, right? So that's kind of what the message is as far as you're concerned with your twin flame. Keep the communication positive, uplifting, and accumulating all those good deposits in your bank so that when the time comes for the future, it'll flourish. And I love that. It'll grow and flourish. I'm just writing down the upcoming. We've got Gina and May again. Here we are. Okay, so we are on, and I need to be able to pronounce your name. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? I just saw Joey's on. Okay, I need to be able to pronounce your name. Nijigatsumi. Hello, how are you doing? I would like to see what appears about taking a flight or not, if possible. Oh, it's Irene. Brian. Oh, wait. Any message he has. Brian, Irene. Taking a flight. Okay, we're gonna do from Brian and Irene. I guess those are the okay. Let's do it, Brian and Irene. For Brian and Irene. taking a flight. Okay, here we go. So Brian and Irene taking a flight to come together, I'm imagining. Okay, the first thing is that finances might be an issue in this. I don't know if that resonates. So what I'm seeing is finances might be an issue in this. Maybe your person cannot take time off of their job, or maybe having money flow issues now. But it says the situation will improve. The situation will improve. So it's not saying no about the flight, but they're not saying that it's a hard yes either. But the situation will certainly improve, which keep your hopes up. It might happen, actually. So Rose, I need confirmation from Spirit that he really is my twin flame. Hey, Rose Alba, they do not always give me confirmation. I will tell you that right now. If you watch my channel, usually I always say you need to follow your own intuition, look within your heart. There are messages and signs that are coming to you all the time. And those messages and signs, whether they come in the form of dreams, whether they come in the form of the person's name that you see everywhere or other signs, but you should be able to see that within your heart. I'm going to ask, let's see what Spirit has to say about. All right, so let's just get one more card. I'm pulling from the Twin Flame deck here. And let's do this. Let's pull another card. All right, soul searching, interesting. So again, they're not giving me a direct answer. It said the outcome may be different than you now imagine. Light. Too much light and soul searching. So soul searching, what this is telling me, Rose, Alba, Lara, what this is telling me is that your angels are asking you to search deep within your soul. And the outcome may be different than you imagine. It could be that this person is what we refer to in this community as a false twin flame, or what I like to call a preparatory twin flame. It's a person who is actually preparing you to meet a twin flame, and that's why you're awakened to this journey. But they want you to look inside of your soul and see, what is Spirit telling me directly? What signs are coming to me directly? And I think that is your answer. Okay, Talea. Let's see, Talea. Talea says, hey, Michelle, should I go see my twin after 6 months of physical separation or let him come to me? Will he come back? That is a lot of questions. I'm going to address the first one. So what we have here is it in Talea's best and highest good to go see her twin flame? Okay, I think that's the good question here. Is it in Talea's best and highest good to go see her twin flame? Ooh, you got God's surprise for you. God's surprise for you means that there's something being formulated behind the scenes that hasn't quite been formulated yet. Will he come back? Will Talea's twin flame come back? Oh, okay. So you got soul family. This is what this is telling me. This person is a part of your soul family, and that a person who's a part of your soul family, and the fact that you guys would still have a soul contract out there needing to be fulfilled, it means that you can't not have that person in your life if they're part of your soul family and you guys still have stuff you're working out. So I think that is an indirect way that your angels are answering you that, because they just want you to know, look, it's not whether or not he's coming back. It's like, if we still have a soul contract out there needing to be fulfilled, he's going to be back. So Gina, we haven't been in communication for 2 weeks. Any messages from my DM? All right, Gina, let's get some messages from your DM. Hey, C. Diana Young, how are you? If you're still on the chat, I know that was a while ago, probably when that came in. So Gina Glam 05's messages from DM. Ooh, we got these 2 cards that popped out. All right, again, DM feeling a little insecure. Am I deserving of your love? And cutting the fake people out. of my life, cutting the fake people out of my life. It's interesting because as we ascend on this journey, like as we are moving up into more of our spiritual, higher spiritual energy, what we begin to realize, and DMs too. And so like a lot of times this is why DMs are not showing up right away. When we're on this journey, what's happening is that DMs are also raising their vibrational frequency. And when they are raising their vibrational frequency, people with frequencies that are not the same, that are not as evolved type of frequencies, are not going to resonate with them anymore. And so it does come a point for both masculine and feminine energies that when we reach those higher states of awareness, those higher states of consciousness, we begin to cut people out of our lives that are not resonating with us. And I think that's a good thing. And so if DM needs to separate for a bit to be able to reassess their circle, reassess their lives and go, who do I need to cut out of my life? Seriously, then that's a great thing. Okay, May says, recently started dating someone else. How is this affecting my journey? I like him, but it doesn't feel anywhere close to how it feels with my DM. I know. It's not the same, is it? May, sometimes people who come into our lives like that, sometimes they're there to teach us a lesson, because like sometimes your angels, if it's been a long time since you've been with your DM, sometimes your angels will send you a nice little soulmate, just to have a nice little romantic getaway with, or like a little romance. And sometimes you're just learning, for example, how to be treated nicely, how to be treated kindly, or how to have some affection in your life again. What do we have here? This is too many cards. Let's get one, May. How is this affecting May's twin flame journey to be dating somebody? Wow. It's actually bringing you and your twin closer. We got the Lovers card, which is the soulmate card, which is the twin flame card too. May, I feel like this, by you diverting your attention in it. Okay, let me qualify this, YouTube viewers and twin flames. Let me qualify this. This is for May. If it strikes you in your heart, it is for you. This is not a steadfast rule for all twin flames. It's just not. I need to tell you that. A lot of twin flames out there, I know this is you. You're looking at me right now. If you're thinking, oh, I'll just date someone else, it'll bring my twin flame and I closer. We'll get closer. It'll make them jealous. It'll make them miss me. No, it's different for everybody. But in this case for May, her dating this person, whoever she's dating, even though it doesn't feel like her twin flame and it doesn't feel as close as her twin flame, it's actually helping her twin flame relationship come closer together for some reason. This is working for you, May. Go for it. Go for it, girl. It's working for you. You're welcome, Pallavi. Okay, so I need to go back and look at my list again here. You're welcome, Pallavi. Hello, Gigi. Can somebody help tell the viewers who are having a hard time doing super chat or super sticker? Can somebody explain to them how they do it? Hey, Neil. Hey, Tomboy Day. All right. So let's see. Michael. Hey, how's it going? Okay. So we've got intuitive reflection. I'm just getting the next steps on the list, guys. Okay. It's been a while since I've looked at the chat. So intuitive reflection. And Alex. All right. And we have GGU. Awesome. Okay. So intuitive reflection 888 says, hey, Michelle, do I reach out to my DM or do I wait for her? All right. So we are going to ask the World of Answers Oracle deck. See, it's so weird. I like to have the light because I don't like being in the dark, but you can't quite see the cards as well. So intuitive reflection 888, must intuitive reflection 888 reach out to their DM. It says your angels are helping you, which is telling me that heaven is actually helping and assisting you in your. All right, here we go. You got your angels are helping you, which again is telling me something is being orchestrated behind the scenes with your DM. That's what that's telling me. But it also says be mindful. And when I get this, twin flames who get this typically are a little trigger happy with their texting, right? Where they might text when they're in a mood, or they might text when they're in reaction mode, and it kind of messes things up rather than helps things along. So my intuition is telling me for you that you need to wait. Don't reach out. Wait, let your angels orchestrate the little events behind the scenes. Alex says, I would like an update on my DM's energy. I haven't been able to tell where his mind is at lately involving our relationship. So Alex Sauce says, DM energy. All right, here we go. Wow, we've got King of Spring. You know what, Alex? That's actually really good energy. Right on. Good energy. When I look at twin flames and I look at the King of Spring, which is King of Wands in traditional tarot, what this is telling me is your DM is on his way or her way. I don't know if I don't remember reading if it was male or female. On their way to a higher spiritual connection. Because when you're in this King of Wands, King of Spring energy, it means that you are a leader in your life, with your friends, with your family, with your relationship. But you're not only a compassionate leader, but you are a higher level spiritual leader. And it means that your DM is ascending to this more spiritual state of being, which is where you want them to be. Totally where you want them to be. You don't want them being stuck in like lower earth energies, because then it's hard to match that higher spiritual level energy with your twin. Okay, let's see. GGU says, oops, my question is, what is going on with my DM on our journey right now? Okay, and then we have Omar after that. Perfect. Okay. So let's, to that end, Gigi, we're going to pick from our twin flame deck. This is the twin flame deck right here, which usually gives us clues about the twin flame journey and where people might be with their twin on this twin flame journey. So Gigi, you with Gigi's twin flame. Let's see what comes out. Here we go. All right, here we are. We got ghosted, which I don't know if you are not in communication with your twin or you have been ghosted at some point, but you also got sacred union. I mean, I think what your angels are telling me is that even though you have been ghosted, you're still moving toward the sacred union. So ignore the ghosting because you're still on the right track. They're literally on a train track here. So there you go. All right. Hey, Judy, what's up, girl? There seems to be a problem with Super Chat today. It's not working for you, Judy. All right. So here we go. Okay, so Omar and Judy, you can do, all right, hold on. If you cannot do Super Chat, PayPal to, oh, sorry. I'm just typing it in, guys. I know, like I said, 2 months ago, Super Chat was having super duper duper issues. So if that's the case for you, depending on where you live, because some people live in Canada, some people live in Venezuela, you can send the donation to my PayPal at mfondin@mac.com. And what I would do is just, once you do that, just put in the super chat, I just donated via PayPal. That's fine. Okay, so we've got Omar Neil. Thanks for the love, Neil. And we've got Rosa. Okay, so I got Gigi already. So Omar says, can I get a card for my twin flame who is an Aries? I think that's the question. I'm not sure if you want a message, Omar, from your twin flame, like a DM message, but that's what I'm going to do because that's what I kind of understand. Here we go. Wow, that one just, these two just came flying out, Omar. I want to see you. Stop questioning our connection. These are pretty emphatic, Omar. These are pretty darn emphatic. So yeah, I think your divine masculine knows what they want. All right, so Neil, so I sent a comment already. I did not see your comment, Neil. I apologize, but I wanted to send a little more love. But what is an update for me and Mario? Okay, so Neil and Mario, let's get energy first, Neil, for you and Mario. Here. There we go. And I know I shouldn't look down on camera. It's so weird because I'm looking at the chat, but then in the video, I'm looking down. All right, so this is for Neil and Neil's twin flame. And let's get one more. Neil and Mario on their twin flame journey. Whoa, 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 whoa. That one came out here. That's it. That's it. All right. So the first card that came out, Neil, is the Moon card. And, well, shadow energy being addressed. Shadow energy being addressed. And we also got the Mask, which is telling me that your twin flame DM, Mario, I believe you said his name was, Mario. Your twin flame DM is still not willing to let go of the mask completely and let go of fear. But the Moon, I'm seeing you guys just addressing your shadow energy. That's good, right? It's good to address that stuff, for sure. But yeah, Mario, take down the mask. What's happening? Take off the mask. Show yourself. I mean, that's like really funny in 2020, 2021, right? I mean, you would think we're just speaking of ego selves, but realistically, it's more than that in this day and age. All right. So Rosa says, a twin flame update. We are in reunion communication. Well, congratulations, Rosa. I'm very happy for you. So twin flame update. You're in communication reunion. Perfect. All right. Grounding. Susan, I want to address that because that's really important, the comment that you put there. I have to address that for you. So Rosa. Well, okay. Rosa, you guys are in the process of grounding your relationship, which tells me like you're planting roots here in the 3D world. Planting roots takes time, right? You have to go beneath the surface, make sure those roots are growing strong so that if a big windstorm comes, the tree's not going to fall over. And you also got the victory card, which means that you guys will be successful at planting these roots. Okay, I really like that. Okay, so we've got Rosa. Hold on, let me just write down because I wanted to address a question that came up. So we've got Fatima, D, we've got Alex, M, okay. Perfect. Okay, so the question I did want to address because it stuck out like a sore thumb is every time my twin and I talk about the past, he goes quiet. How can we move on from this very wrought past? Okay, so I'm imagining a complicated past between the two of us. We just reconnected. Okay. I will tell you from my own twin flame experience and my own twin flame reunion experience, and what what I've intuitively heard from angel guidance about that specific situation. I want everybody to listen to this. Please take this to heart because it's really important. All the work that we do in separation is designed to help us, of course, elevate to the next spiritual level. But in addition to that, it's to help get rid of all the ego baggage crap that's going on in our lives. And when we're going through this process of shedding our old ego selves, when we come into this sparkly place anew, when we reunite with our twin flame, I know that you have had a lot of questions that have been unanswered. However, to come into this relationship anew with your new self and to have your DM come into this relationship anew with their new self, if you're constantly trying to rehash details of the past and try to understand what happened, why did you say this, why did you do this, why did we go in this direction in the past, it's like bringing up an old self that has no pertinence to the self that is today. That does not mean that you guys will not address those things eventually. But by pushing your twin to address those things that happened in the past when they were their old selves and you were your old self, is kind of like opening up a wound that has been healed already. That's not even a scab. It's been completely healed. It's like taking a knife and slicing it open just so it can bleed again. So try not to push, try not to get into that state of being where you need all the answers, because the only truth that is pertinent is the present truth. And so just chew on that for a little bit. Okay. We have a rare, so I'm just writing the list again, guys. I've not forgotten those of you that are already on the list. I just needed to get on my pulpit and say that. Because my twin and I have been in reunion now for 5, 6, I don't even know, I've lost count, 5 or 6 months. And I still don't have all the answers because I'm not pushing him. That's not my job to push him to get those answers. Like, he'll tell me when he wants to. Okay. Fatima, just need confirmation of twin flame. Okay, Fatima, if you have been watching my videos for a while, then you know that the angels are not always going to give you from a third party, which is me, you and your twin and me, that would be a third party. They're not always going to give me confirmation that you are in a twin flame connection, but I will certainly ask. So Fatima is asking if she is indeed in a twin flame connection. Here you go. Okay, so I got the first card that came out is Imagine the Possibilities. And don't do it alone. Okay, you know what this is telling me loud and clear, Fatima? You need to get an individualized reading from someone. It does not have to be me. It just has to be somebody that you trust, because you got to imagine the possibilities and don't do it alone. Don't do it alone is telling me that there is some more information that your angels are wanting to give to you, but that cannot be given to you in this community forum, that it's something that has to be done a little bit more privately. So that's what that's telling me. Okay, Alex M, how's it going? What is your question? I forgot to have my question. Message from DM. Perfect. Okay, so message from Alex M's DM. Here you go. Alex M's DM messages here. We have four. Oh, there were 44 watching and 22 thumbs up. It looks so cute. All right. So Alex M, you are my lighthouse, and I have the desire to see the world with you. I'm also getting, Alex M, that your DM is really daydreaming about you a lot. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of daydreaming. And the reason I looked back, guys, is because my computer's not plugged in and it looks like it's gonna die in a minute. So hold the horse here. I'll just shimmy on by, plugging in the computer. And we're gonna have to move the mic, so there we go. Back to our regular programming. Okay, here we are. Rare Purpose Tarot, Twin Flame DM update. He wants to see me next month. And I wonder if he is truly ready. Okay, thank you, Rare Purpose Tarot. Let's get a couple of cards from your DM. Rosa, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so here we go. Rare Purpose Tarot's DM and his preparation for the Twin Flame Union. All right. I don't know. Your DM is still fearful. We got the fear card. Your DM is still a little bit fearful. They also said let go. So I think what your angels are wanting you to do is kind of like let go of the outcome, meaning have faith and trust. You know, certainly, please have faith and trust in the situation. But if your DM doesn't follow through the first time around, like, you know, it doesn't happen next month, then just kind of like let go, because it looks like your DM is still a little bit fearful. And by you letting go, you're not going to be like completely crushed. Okay. If it doesn't happen that month. All right. So Buntes Einhorn says, my twin is a heavy, wait, what? Oh, is heavy depressive in the moment. What should I do? Let go or sending energy? What does he need? Okay. Buntes Einhorn. Let's see what your DM needs. Let's see where your DM is at and what they need. Okay. Here we go. Okay, let's find that. Here we go. Let's see what. Okay. Oh, this is what they said. That's what they said. Okay, so Buntes Einhorn, your twin is going through ascension and the dark night of the soul. That's what they're saying. Dark night of the soul. So I got higher self and regret. So higher self is indicating ascension, but regret's kind of like that dark night of the soul, right? Kind of like the deeper, darker side of things. If you are in communication with your twin, I would say just continue to communicate with them, providing just a friendly voice. But I don't think there's anything that you can actively do, because your twin DM actually needs to move through that dark night of the soul energy on their own without your help kind of like guiding it or getting in the way of where they need to go when they need to clear their own energy of like regret, shame, guilt, anger, depression, or whatever that is. That's just something they need to move through themselves. Now, as I always say, if there's anything that you're actively working through for your life, that you're kind of getting rid of some of the same garbage within you, you know, like stuff from the past, it can always help your twin, right? You guys are connected. It can always help your twin. But as far as directly doing anything, no, if you're communicating, just actively still communicate with them. It looks like that's fine. Absolutely. Scooby Dooby says, your teeth are white. Thank you. I guess that's a compliment. Hello. Okay, so who do we have here? We've got Geeta. Okay. Rosa again. Neil again. Okay. Catherine. W. You're welcome, Rare Purpose Tarot. You're absolutely welcome. Roberta Flores. I like the fact that, I mean, the super chat for most people seems to be working. You're welcome, Fatima, for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay. So we are going to start with Gita. How will it go if I start talking to new Taurus K? I'm imagining this is a new person, Gita. Let's just see the energy between you and Taurus K. All right. All right, here we go. Oh, interesting. Oh, I know what this is. Look, the renewal card came up, and here's the message for you, Gita. The renewal card came up, which again is about going over your life and kind of assessing where you've been, how you've acted in relationships, and where you want to go in the future. If you get together with this new person, Taurus K, I guess a username or something, it'll actually help you, Gita, to realize the patterns that you have played in your relationships in the past, in your romantic relationships. So it's kind of like if you've played the same, I don't know, people are playing records again these days. So I guess the metaphor would work. If it's like you're playing the same record over and over and over again, but then somehow you don't realize that you're playing the same record, it just becomes background noise. And so when you date this new guy or person, I don't know if it's a guy, could be a girl, I don't know. But when you're dating this new person, it's going to help you realize those patterns a little bit more. You're going to have the aha moment of like, oh, I've heard this record before. And you're going to realize it. So Rosa, can you explain grounding, like how you do it, please? Okay, Rosa. I think we were speaking of grounding in terms of the relationship. The twin flame journey can be very much up here in the higher chakras, right? Because it feels so good and it feels so magical and electric. And it feels like, oh my God, vibrational energy. When we come together, our bodies are literally vibrating together. So that is very high vibrational energy, meaning it's like higher chakra energy, right? Well, in addition to having the higher chakra energy with our twin, we need the lower chakra energy to ground us. So the first, second, and third chakras to ground us. And so how do you do that? You honor what is needed with the first three chakras. So what's needed with the first three chakras? Well, the first chakra takes care of earthly stuff, practical life stuff, like everything we had to focus on last year when those three planets were in Capricorn. Money, finances, balancing the budget, finding a home. How are we going to merge our households? How are we going to merge the children if you have children? So all of those practical things in order to have a normal life together on that level. So really that's what grounding is about. Grounding can also be achieved by meditation together, doing a meditation practice. I know it seems like, oh, we're going into the ethers when we meditate, but meditation, in addition to connecting to your higher spiritual self, also helps to ground you because it's really balancing the yin yang. It's balancing the higher and lower chakras. So I hope that answered your question. Neil would like a message from his DM. So here we go. Neil. And Alex M says, I'm a girl. Okay. Sorry. I don't know if I said he. I apologize if I did. Neil, message from DM. Ooh, okay. I don't know. Neil, have you been a little negative about the connection? or just at least like thinking negatively. All right. So it says negative thoughts get us no results. And this could be you doubting the connection or doubting like reunion in the connection, and you scare the shit out of me. So negative thoughts get us no results, and you scare the shit out of me. Okay. Those are your messages. Catherine Womack says, message from my DM. Okay, so we are going to do Catherine's message from DM. Here we go. Catherine's message DM. Aw. Okay. Aw, I have your picture saved on my phone, and don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I think this is pertinent. I can't remember, Catherine, because I've done a lot of these readings today, but I think you said you were getting tired of waiting. So don't give up on me. Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. So we have, let me just grab Robert Flores. Also, let me do our list again. Oh, Roberta, excuse me. It's not Robert, it's Roberta. Excuse me, Roberta. Pardon me. So we've got Scooby message, and then we've got LR, May, Happy Woman Inc., Greta, Pallavi. Awesome. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Lindsay. Hey, what's up, girl? Okay, Lori, hello. Maddie, hello. Holly, hello. Okay, we are going to start with Roberta Flores. Okay, so we're going to get a message from Roberta's DM. So, hi, Colleen. Okay. Okay, Roberta Flores, message from DM. Aw, strong 5D connection, Roberta. Okay, I can hear and feel you so strongly. And trigger happy, so unfair. When I see this, it's telling me that maybe there was some text messaging between the two of you, or posts on social media, or something that was a little bit passive aggressive, or maybe not speaking your highest truth from your highest self, and maybe allowing your emotions to get in the way of communication. So that is what that is, Roberta. Scooby-Dooby says, message from DM. Okay, we're going to get message from DM for Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby. Here we go again. Wow, a lot of DMs are very attuned to this 5D connection for sure. Okay. Aw. Okay, so Scooby-Dooby, your DM says, I can hear and feel you so strongly, and I love you to the moon and back. I love you to the moon and back. That is awesome. Okay, so LR, do we have a Lori Singh? I'm imagining. What? LR? Sorry, is that you? I don't know. Can you write the message below your question below, please? You're welcome, Roberta. Oh, can you see my message? It is telling me it is long. My apologies. I don't see your message, LR. Yeah, please type in like a shorter version of your message if you could, and then I'll get back to you, okay? You're next on my list, but I will get back to you. I just don't have a message from you. May, one more guidance from Spirit. All right, this is for May. Here we go. So what message do we have for May? May's Spirit guides. Hey, is everyone cool with the Sunday thing? I think Sunday is a better day for live stream. What would you guys say? May and May's message. 6 of spring. I like this, May. Really good energy. 6 of spring, 6 of wands is victory. Victory energy. Things moving forward. Things coming together victorious. Good news is coming. That's what I'm seeing. Good news is coming your way for sure. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see if we have LR, right? LR, please type in a message for me because I don't have it in front of me. I will come back to you when I see a message. Okay. I have happy woman. We are both Taurus and he has a great amount of family. He's taking care of 2 people and he's home and broke his foot. He is the emperor. Okay. Happy woman, I'm going to pick an energy read for you and your twin because I don't see a question in this. So let's do an energy read. Let's see what comes up. Happy Woman Inc. Here we are. And I don't get the, I will wait for a bit longer. Is that for your read or is that for your twin? Oh my God, the same card came up. This is so weird. Okay. You have the 6 of spring, Happy Woman Inc. What this is, it's the same thing. It's the same card. It's victory, right? It means you will be victorious. You will come out victorious with your twin flame. Things are coming along. I was listening for other messages, but it's just saying things are coming along. Do not fret. Don't worry. Things are coming along beautifully. Okay, here we are. I'm looking at the bottom of the messages, guys. Okay. You know, if I get that victory card, Happy Woman Inc., it's telling me that, yes, he still cares, okay? Because it's like you wouldn't have such positive, amazing energy if there was something wrong, if there was something going on in the connection. LR says, we have communication. We're in separation. He is acting very strange, and I am in doubt. Oh, and I doubt I'm in a twin flame connection. What is coming for us? Okay, so LR, as I mentioned, I was going back to you to get your read. And we are going to pull from the twin flame card deck. So we're going to pull 2 cards for you in your twin flame, LR. And we're going to get, where is your twin flame? Like what? Here we go. Where is your twin flame in the journey now, currently, as we stand today? Oh, your twin is still healing, LR. Twin is still healing. Ah, Divine Feminine is still healing. So we've got the healing card, and this is applying to both of you. So I asked about DM first. DM is still healing. Then the Divine Feminine card came up, which is telling me Divine Feminine is still healing. All right, so let me just tell you guys a little bedtime story. And here is the bedtime story. For some of you that know me and have seen my videos, which twin flame videos, I probably have like 200 up on YouTube, perhaps more than 200. But the story is, you know that I've been on the healing journey for a long time. And those of you that have taken my twin flame boot camps know deeper into my story. I've been on the healing journey for so long, and not in the twin flame part of the healing journey. I've just been on a long-term, decades-long healing journey. And I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream that I just had an Akashic record reading with my sister, Annette, which we published a video on YouTube just a few days ago. And I did not think I could possibly have a lot more healing to do. And what came up in the reading, which I'm not going to share in personal detail, but let me just tell you, the angels explained to me that there is this whole other basket of stuff of healing that I need to address still. And in my head, I was like, what? I've done so much healing over the decades. How could I possibly have anything more to heal? And they pointed out the stuff that I needed to take a look at. And it made me feel very vulnerable inside. Like it made me feel very it made me feel pretty bad inside. It made me feel like so incredibly vulnerable that I still have all this stuff that I need to address. So what that means is that if you think you're done, you're probably not done. You might be in a lull, but you're probably not done. And for that, like, I would really recommend, like I said, if there's still stuff you're needing to heal and you know it in your heart space, like you really know that I'm still working on stuff, I still need to heal stuff. What I would highly recommend is doing the Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp #2. And #1, I believe they're a package deal. You really need both. But if you had to make a choice, and you're still on this healing journey and you find that things are not evolving or growing in your life or in your twin's life with you and your twin is kind of as fast or as evolutionary as you feel that they need to go, then take a look at that. Like, take a look at the healing boot camp. You're really going to address a lot of stuff within yourself that maybe you haven't addressed yet. So take heart. It's not, just take heart. It's not a straight line to healing for sure. Okay, so Greta is next. And then, or Gita, I'm sorry, Greta. How did I read Greta? Gita, sorry, Gita. We've got Pallavi, Kesha. Oh, I like the sticker, Kesha. Thank you. May Ray. And you're welcome, Roberta. Divine Pearls. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Lindsay. Okay, so I'm going to start with Gita. Up here, Q2, will Aquarius P come toward me in the future? Wow. I don't know what any of that means, but let's see. Will Aquarius P come? Oh, question 2. Got it. I was like Q2 in the second quarter of the year. What? I'm a little flighty. After the Akashic reading, I'm seriously a little flighty. And that happened this morning. I'm still kind of like, woo, I feel very airy, very air-filled. I'm still up in the heavens somewhere. I don't know where I was, but not here. Okay. Aquarius P. What is it with these astrology signs? I don't get this. Okay. So the situation will improve, Gita, and be mindful. And here I'm not seeing be mindful of your words. I'm seeing be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your thoughts, like not having negative thinking about that situation. Pallavi. My DM is in a marriage with another person. May I know what message he has for me? Your DM. Okay, so Pallavi, DM messages. Here we go. I really, really like, I like the stickers. They're cute. YouTube has many creative ways of making money, so the stickers are kind of cute. Okay, Pallavi. Pallavi's DM. Interesting. Okay, Pallavi. It says cutting fake people out of my life. I wonder if his marriage is one of those fake persons in his life. But he also says, you're my lighthouse. The thing is, the twin flame is always the guiding light in the situation, right? Totally, totally. All right, Kesha, did you want a card pull or a read, or just let me know? May, when will my DM recognize the true nature of our connection? Oh boy, that's a loaded question. That's a really loaded question. I don't know if they will give me that, because there are so many, this is why I say it's a loaded question, May Ray, because there are so many levels of recognition. There are so incredible, like there are layers of recognition. Conscious, subconscious, higher level 5D recognition, 3D recognition, daily life. I mean, there's a lot of different layers to that. So let's just see where your DM is at, May Ray, okay? And we are already going on 1 hour and 25 minutes. I think I'm going to have to wrap it up in the next 10 to 15 minutes because, okay, so your DM is awakening. Your DM is in the process of awakening. And dealing with self-worth issues. So May Ray, I think you're right on because you can't really see it. It's white font. It's very difficult to read on camera, but this says awakening. So your DM is an awakening and also dealing with some self-worth issues, which what I am seeing for your DM, May, is this awakening is happening in stages. So the more your DM addresses their own self-worth issues, the more they will recognize the spiritual connection that is the twin flame connection. Okay. Divine Pearls of Light. We have anything fun coming up for me in my DM? Well, this is always a fun journey. You know that, right? It's always a barrel of surprises. Let's get an energy read for you and your twin flame, divine masculine, divine pearls of insight. Insight. I said light, didn't I? Divine pearls of insights and their DM. Here we go. I like the emoji. Okay. The Hermit card. Divine pearls of insight. A bunch of spiritual growth. Look at that. Look at that light. Look at that light worker moving toward the light. Actually, you know, the Hermit, everyone thinks it's about like what we've been doing for the past year. Being a hermit, staying indoors, being by yourself, being isolated. The Hermit has two sides. So the first side, Divine Pearls of Insight, it could be that you've reached such a spiritual level in yourself that you are now mentoring others and helping others do their light work. And it can also indicate being a student again, you know, that you or your twin or both of you are back into being students of light work, students of ascendance, students of moving into the higher spiritual realms. And I like that. That's fun stuff, right? It doesn't always seem like fun, but it is fun stuff for sure. Okay, so who did I? Kesha. Yeah, message from DM for Kesha, because that's what I was asking with the super sticker there. So we've got Kesha, then we're gonna get Lindsay Kitchen. Lindsay. Okay, and who else do we have? GGU. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Divine Pearls of Insight. Diana. Oh, thank you. Got a name there. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. You know, gosh, you know, it's funny because with my twin flame journey, this is for Kesha. Hold on, let me just pull a card for Kesha. Kesha and Kesha's twin flame, divine masculine. What does Kesha's divine masculine have to say today? Wow, you are my future wife. And I don't know, these cards have typos. I don't know why it says wifely. I don't know if that's jargon. I have no idea, but you get the picture. You are my future wife. Your DM says to you. I think that's good news. Hopefully that's good news. What I was saying is that being on the other end of twin flame journey, meaning the reunion end of twin flame journey, there's been a lot more things that have come up that I have not done videos on. And I've really been debating on what to do with that, because I feel like it's like precious information that must be treated with kid gloves and not just like thrown out there. So I've been struggling with that. And I think a lot of it is going to go into the boot camps themselves. And another piece of what I'm probably going to do with a lot of the reunion stuff is put it on Patreon in the Patreon podcasts. And the reason for that, I know some of you might be wondering, like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just put it up on YouTube? Because it doesn't seem fair to do that. And one of the reasons why I hesitate a lot of putting a lot of that, not even my personal story, but a lot of the things that have come up during the reunion process, is because there's so much skepticism out there in YouTube land, and not necessarily on my channel, not necessarily by my viewers, not you guys who are so supportive and great and amazing and loving and kind and just here to learn and grow. Not you guys. I think as a general rule, there's a lot of skepticism out there. And I don't want to bring that skepticism into the reunion energy of Twin Flames. I just don't. Nisargadatta, which was a spiritual leader, and this is a story not told by me or experienced by me, but this was a story told by Dr. Wayne Dyer many, many years ago. And the story goes that I think it was either Nisargadatta or Maharishi Maharaj Yogi. I can't remember which one, but a great spiritual leader who was able to like perform some sort of like miracles, things like levitation. And they were being interviewed by media and asked, could you perform this miracle? Could you do levitation on camera? And the spiritual guru said, where there is doubt present, miracles can't exist. And what that was meaning is that it was kind of twofold. And it was saying, like, if I'm in a room full of doubters and it's being broadcast and it's magnified, then the miracle is not going to be a miracle. It's not going to work. It has to come with a certain sort of energy that those who are observing believe. And so it's in that space of observation, in that space of belief systems, that the information that's being given can be more readily received. And so that's why. So I don't know, I'm still pondering over it. I'm still chewing on it, but it looks like a lot of that reunion information is going to go either into the boot camps or on the Patreon podcast. So there you go there. I'm still got a few people to go here. Yes, thank you, Divine Pearls of Insight. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wrap this up in about 10 to 15 minutes. I've got, hold on, let me just see what I have here. I've got Lindsay, GGU. I've got Monique. I've got Jewel. I'm just going to say Jewel because I don't know what your full name is. And I think that's it. So I would say if you hold off on the super chats now, because I am starting to wrap this up. So here we go. We're going to get from Lindsay Kitchen a message from DM. I don't get this. Can she sponsor me? I don't understand what that means, but let's just get messages from Lindsay's DM. Here you go. Aw. Lindsay's DM. So you mean the world to me, and I hate that I hurt you. Okay. So those are your messages from your DM, Lindsay. And we've got GGU. I've been working on self-love and forgiveness. What else should I work on for myself? Okay. GGU, we are going to grab a twin flame card for you. And sometimes that will give us a little clue, a little breadcrumbs as to what needs to be worked on in this connection. Okay. So let's focus on that. Oh, look at this. You've got to be kidding me, Gigi. You've really got to be kidding me. Twin flames. This is actually do the twin flame boot camp, Gigi. And this is not self-promotion. In all honesty, this is not self-promotion. I am just saying that, like, the message is so clear here. What do I need to work on? You need to work on the twin flame connection, which indirectly, when you're working on yourself, it's working through the things that are like in the boot camps. So I don't know, or join some sort of twin flame program. It doesn't have to be mine. As I mentioned, it does not have to be mine. There are plenty of other twin flame YouTubers and coaches out there, but either join a twin flame coaching program or join the twin flame boot camps, but that's what you need to be working on. That's hilarious. Okay, Monique, how far are my twin and I from reunion? We've been in separation since I told him the whole truth of my feelings. Okay, so Monique, they do not always give us timelines. And in fact, most of the time, even in personal readings, I do not get timelines. But I will ask about Monique and Monique's twin flame in reunion. Let's see. Monique and Monique's twin flame in reunion. Here we go. Oh, we got summer. All right, Monique. Summertime and the living's easy. All right, so summer. So wherever summer is, wherever you are at. If you're in the United States, obviously, June, July, August, and maybe September. Summer does go till September. We often forget that. We are going to go to Jewel's question. Is my Scorpio my twin flame? How does he feel for me? Okay, that's 2 questions. So let's see. Scorpio, twin flame. I'm going to pick one from here and one from the twin flame deck. It might not be apparent, but we'll give you the messages that you have to receive. Meaning your angels will always give you the messages that you must receive. Okay, I like this. I like it when this answer comes out. Sorry, I know it's very frustrating, but this is the answer. Release control, relax, and have some fun. I'm going to pick one from the Twin Flame card deck too for you, Jewel. And I don't know if that's your name. It's just shorter than saying the full username. So here we go. Oh, you got summer. Look. So I feel like something's going to happen in the summer that's going to give you, because both of these cards are kind of summery cards, right? So Jewel, I think that there's something that's going to happen in the summer that's going to enlighten you to your situation with this person who is a Scorpio, right? This is a very summer card. Okay. I believe Lucy, hi. Okay, so you're very welcome, Monique. You're very welcome. All right, guys. So this is the last one. I'm doing Lady Lucy. Because I have to get dinner. I'm kind of hungry here. It's probably late for you guys wherever you are. It's 6:30 here in Southern California. So update on my DM Libra involved with karmic rejecting him. Any feelings for me? Okay, Lady Lucy, we're going to pick a tarot card here. And We're going to get the energy between Lady Lucy and Lady Lucy's DM. Here we go. Oh, look at this, Lady Lucy. I think this is the most beautiful way to end this twin flame live stream, isn't it? This is so good. The Lover's card, Lady Lucy. What? What? We got the Lover's card? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? For the last card of the live stream? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I love it. Well, here's what I would tell you, Lady Lucy. Regardless of how your DM thinks that they feel about you, they are very much entrenched on this twin flame journey with you, whether they like it or not. So there you go. I think that is like the perfect answer to your question, because I think this helps us to come full circle, right? Because the full circle that came is, here we go. We are on this twin flame journey. The divine masculine is on the twin flame journey. Neither one of us can choose to be off the twin flame journey. If it's still in our souls, which this is the Lover indicates the soul contract, it's in our souls to have to fulfill the soul contract of the twin flame journey. So oftentimes, guys, and I will wrap with this, oftentimes it's not a question of do they feel or do they like me or don't they like me? The question is, how is their soul evolving so that they can recognize the soul contract that is in front of them? And how am I evolving so that I can recognize that this is a sacred journey and that it's not just a 3D journey, that it's not just my own impatience, and I'm speaking from, firsthand experience too, but my own impatience about this coming together in the 3D, but it's about a higher spiritual purpose. And that's why I always say to God about my twin flame journey, thy will be done, not my will, but thy will be done, because it's not about me. Certainly I can reap the benefits of having this wonderful, beautiful relationship with this person, but in the end, it's not about me. It's about God and God's purpose. So thank you so much, guys. I really super duper appreciate you joining me on this live stream. I really thank you. I wish you all the best on your twin flame journey. I wish you continued success and happiness and joy on your twin flame journey. And again, February is coming up tomorrow. I am off work the last week in February. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, then please do so early on in the process, since I'm not going to be doing readings that last week in February. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.